Some days you ignore it. Some days you don't believe it. But today, let's listen. Because deep down, you know, you were never meant to stay stuck. You were never meant to break. You were meant to rise. This is not the end of your story. It's just the beginning of your power. You are stronger than you think. Strength isn't always loud. Sometimes it whispers, "Try again." Sometimes it just shows up in silence, but it never leaves you. It waits until you're ready to remember who you really are. What real strength looks like, we've been fed a lie. That strength is loud, perfect, fearless. Social media shows smiles, success, wins. But strength? Real strength is invisible. It's crying in private and showing up in public. It's failing, doubting, hurting, and still moving forward. You've lived through things you don't talk about, fought battles no one clapped for, and somehow you're still here, still breathing, still trying. That's strength. Strength is saying yes when your body says no. It's loving again after heartbreak. It's getting up after being knocked flat again. Not everyone will understand your path, but that doesn't matter. You weren't made to be understood, you were made to grow. You've already proven that you don't quit. You've already proven that you don't break. You bend. You bruise, but you don't back down. Pain is preparation. Every setback you faced wasn't punishment. It was preparation. The heartbreak taught you empathy. The loss taught you what matters. The silence taught you how to listen to yourself. You don't gain strength from comfort. You gain it from surviving the chaos, the confusion, the hard days. That's why some people who look perfect fall apart, because they were never tested. But you've been tested. You've been refined by fire, and you're still rising. Your struggle is not your shame. It's your shaping. Think of the moments that grew you the most. None of them were easy, but they all made you who you are. Wiser, braver, stronger. The pain you felt? It planted something inside you. A seed of unshakable belief. And now it's time for it to bloom. You've already come so far. Pause. Look back. Not just at your wins, but your growth. At the nights you wanted to quit, but didn't. At the mornings you woke up still fighting. You've overcome things you thought would destroy you. Remember when you thought it was over? But you found a way. You stood up again. You rebuilt quietly, piece by piece. And every time you did, you became a little bit stronger. You didn't even realize it, but you've been transforming this whole time. That version of you who kept showing up in private, that's who this world needs now. Don't minimize your progress just because it wasn't loud. Real change rarely is, but it's always powerful. You are not who you used to be. You are better. You are becoming. The enemy within, the biggest enemy, is not out there. It's within. That voice that says, "You're not good enough. You're too late. You'll never change." That voice is fear, dressed up as logic. And if you listen, it wins. But when you talk back to it, when you say, "I'm still here, I'm still fighting," you reclaim your power. Your brain is powerful, and it believes what you repeat. So feed it truth. Feed it power. Say it with me. I am enough. I am healing. I am becoming stronger every day. Say it until you believe it. Say it until you live it. Strength in action. Strength is not a feeling. It's a decision. A decision to get up one more time. To speak up when you're scared. To keep going when you don't know how the story ends. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to move forward. One step, one task, one breath at a time. Progress is strength. Consistency is power. Success is found in the small wins stacked daily. Every time you say yes to growth, even when no one sees it, you become more powerful. You won't always be motivated, but you can be disciplined. And that is what changes everything. Say it out loud, say it again. I am stronger than I think. Not because it's magic, but because it's truth. You've been tested and you're still standing. You've been stretched and you didn't break. You've been doubted, but you're still here. That means your story isn't done. It means your power is still unfolding. So keep going. Not just because you have to, but because you were built for this. The world hasn't seen the best of you yet. You are stronger than you think. And this is Thrive Beyond Daily.